evening, everyone. A national think tank is calling out the Rochester School District for its spending habits.
A report coming out tomorrow says the district spends hundreds of thousands of dollars on restaurants, hotels, and travel. Rachel Barnhart got an exclusive look at the report, and she has a story you'll see only on 8. Rachel?
Well, this is a group based out of Michigan, a watchdog group called the Education Action Group. It filed a Freedom of Information request for the city school district's credit card statements and checkbook registry. The group found hundreds of receipts for meals, stores, and hotels. Most of the Rochester City School District's $705 million budget funds what happens inside schools. But some expenses outside of school raised a red flag with the Education Action Group. Last school year, the Rochester City School District spent $104,000 on restaurants and catering, $93,000 on hotels, and $33,000 on travel agencies. We interviewed EAG's head via Skype.
Huge amounts of money going to travel, going to hotels, going to conferences, consultants, all of those sorts of restaurants, all of those sorts of things.
A database provided by EAG showed hundreds of receipts for food, mostly for pizza. But there were charges at some of Rochester's finer dining establishments totaling more than $1,000 at Max at the Gallery, a single $704 tab at JoJo's, and a $138 check at Cheesecake Factory. Other district favorites included El Latino, Uncle Moe's, and Dinosaur Barbecue. EAG finds similar spending in other districts.
It seems to be a systemic problem across cities, across states, that needs to be dealt with.
Then there were travel expenses. The largest was a $32,000 hotel bill for a conference in Albany. The district said it was for 128 teachers to learn about Common Core, and it was funded by grant money.
Or another idea would be, instead of shipping dozens of people off to Albany or some other state to do training, why don't you bring the trainers to Rochester? Because that way you're going to save a whole lot of money.
The district also spent a lot of money on credit cards and retail stores. $65,000 at Wegmans, $42,000 at Home Depot, $15,000 at Walmart, $11,000 at Best Buy, and $5,700 at Target. And there were charges at these stores: $5,200 at Party City, $2,700 at Burlington Coat Factory, $1,900 at Old Navy, $1,000 at Bed Bath & Beyond, and $266 at the Christmas Tree Store.
When you actually get into the raw numbers and you look at the hotels and the travel and the restaurants and the consultants and all of that, you just have to wonder, is this sort of spending really going towards student achievement? And clearly the answer is no.
A district spokesperson said spending on these items has been reduced in recent years, and this analysis could help them further. They will be taking a closer look at it.
Nice to hear they're open to that anyway.
Yeah.
A little bit about Education Action Group. Who are these people?
Well, they are a group based in Michigan, and they do these analyses on other districts across the country. They recently did one in Buffalo, very similar to this one. They call out education spending. That's what they do. This is their MO. They get these checkbook registries and the credit card statements, but we did verify that this information was in fact accurate.
All right, Rachel, thank you very much.